Hi there and welcome back to The Angry Cook. Today, it's fall, it's the end of October basically. Haven't done anything fall-y yet. So I thought I'd do apple fritters. In research, I found a guy, Chef John from All Recipes, awesome channel. What's it called? Food Wishes with Chef John. He's a real chef from what I understand, and he got some good stuff there. But what he does to apple fritters is he cooks the apples before he makes the fritters, thereby giving you a more tender apple rather than a crispy apple, which I think I prefer. So that being said, let's get on with apple fritters. Okay, and the ingredients are 1 tablespoon of butter. A lot of these are used twice or 3 times, so I'm only going to look at the ingredients in the description for them. Sugar, flour, baking powder, not soda. Make sure it's bought in the last few years, please. A couple of apples, whichever apples you prefer. Cinnamon, kosher salt, nutmeg, and ginger, which I don't have out yet. 1 egg, confectioner's sugar, apple cider, about a cup of oil in a small pan. I use a small pan and do batches to save oil, basically, so we're not wasting a ton of oil later. And that's basically it. Confectioner's sugar, did I say that? I believe I said that already. And oil and cider and oil and cider and baking powder and salt and stuff. Yeah, we're okay. All right, in a moment we're going to start mixing. First things first, we're going to peel and core the apples. So we're peeling away. Not my favorite time of the year. Second only to winter as being my least favorite time of the year. I hate being cold. Why don't I move to Florida, you say? Well, my idea is Florida's too cold too. My idea of warm is more in the vicinity of the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's my idea of warm. But, money being what it is, this is where we stay. Holy shit. Up in the north. East. That's close enough. Yes, I use a lot of knives. I wash it myself, so I can. Leave me alone. So, we're going to do both of these and we'll bring you back. Okay, both peeled and cored, cut into about 1/4 inch slices. And then we're going to saute them for a while, just to soften them up a bit. And I'll bring you back when we're ready to go. Okay, sorry about that, a little technical difficulty. Tablespoon of butter till the butter just starts to brown. Throw in your apples, and what you want to do is just cook them till they're softened. And in the meanwhile, what we're going to do is continue on. Continue on. We're going to add 1 1/4 cups of flour to the mixing bowl. we're going to add, I'm looking at my recipe. There are times when I have to do that. 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. Especially one that has so many ingredients like this, because I can't remember jack. So, there's no way in hell I'm going to remember the recipe. 1½ and that's our leavening agent. And we're going to add ½ teaspoon of kosher salt. We'll just do that by sight as always. We're going to add ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. Quarter teaspoon of ground. What the hell is that? Quarter teaspoon of ground ginger. And 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, which is not much at all. So there we are. That's probably not 1/8 of a teaspoon, but oh well. Why didn't I put that on the pot? Never mind. What an idiot. And then we're going to mix that up together. Using our whisk. See how these guys are, oh, they're getting way too cooked. I'm not paying much attention, am I, huh? Don't do them that far, but it's alright, it's not going to hurt them. Oh, like I said, if I didn't do something wrong, it wouldn't be a video, would it? Okay, whisk, egg. Okay, we're going to do our egg. Quarter cup of sugar. And Jade just turned egg. So of course, here she is. And melted butter. So we're going to melt 1 tablespoon of butter. And we're going to add it to that. I'll bring it back in a second after I've done that. We had technical difficulties with stove cam yet again. We just got done adding our egg and sugar, a quarter cup of sugar and melted butter together and whisking them together. Next you add the cooled apple pieces and ½ a cup of apple cider to the flour mixture, along with the egg and sugar and butter. And you whisk it all together. Stir it just until the flour is incorporated. Don't over stir it. You want to get the oil going in the small pan that we have, about a cup of oil. Get it going to about 350 degrees. If you have a candy thermometer, that'll work. Otherwise, somewhere about medium, just over medium to medium high will get you there. Spoon about 2 tablespoons of the batter per fritter. I made them a little bit bigger than that. Your call. You do what you want to do. Don't crowd them. Don't put too many in the pan at one time, as you'll bring the oil temperature down and you'll get oily apple fritters instead of nice and crisp ones. Flatten them out a little bit on top if they don't already. Cook them for about 2 minutes aside. Flip the fritters over, fry the other side about 2 more minutes. You want to make, when you're all done with that and you have them all on a cooling rack or on paper towels draining, you'll want to make up your glaze mix, which is the ½ cup of confectioner sugar and about a tablespoon of apple cider, and whisk that all nicely together. When they cool slightly. Pour the glaze on as thick or as thin as you want it. And then basically your fritters are done. And bon appetit. Sorry about the ending. It was unintentional, of course, as usual. Um, Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you again for number 48.